Et bonjour YouTube, bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. On va encore découvrir une démo du Néofest 2023 qui est The Invincible, qui sortira le 6 novembre 2023. C'est un jeu d'aventure, un jeu solo futuriste. Je mettrai la bio, non pas la bio, mais le synopsis dans la bio, ainsi que différents liens comme mon Insta, Twitch, je stream du lundi au vendredi à partir de 13 h, donc n'hésitez pas à me rejoindre. Et si le jeu vous plaît, n'oubliez pas de like et de follow, ça ferait énormément plaisir. On va faire commencer par le début, une nouvelle partie. J'espère que la musique n'est pas trop forte pour vous. Bienvenue dans la démo de The Invincible. Le fragment du jeu que vous vous apprêtez à jouer n'est pas son début, mais une partie ultérieure. Les personnages principaux en auront déjà connu des vertes et des pas mûres. Cependant, nous ne vous en dirons pas plus afin de ne pas vous gâcher la surprise. Sur la page suivante, vous découvrirez une brève introduction de la scène qui se prépare. Gardez deux choses à l'esprit. Jouer ce fragment pourrait modifier votre perception des parties précédentes du jeu. Spoiler inévitable. Ok, donc attention si vous voulez pas être spoilé, quittez cette démo en fait. Ne regardez pas la suite. Ou avancez pour voir peut-être un peu des parties du jeu ou quoi, ça peut être intéressant limite. Donc faites attention. L'état actuel du jeu n'est pas son état final. Nous travaillons encore à l'amélioration de sa qualité et de ses performances. Et maintenant, appuyez pour continuer. J'adore les jeux qui sont dans l'espace. Ça peut mettre tellement des ambiances, il y a tellement de choses à faire. Grand fan de Dead Space par exemple. Bon, c'est sûrement pas un jeu dans le même style, mais on verra. Parce qu'ici on doit faire des choix et c'est pas du tout la même ambiance, quoi. Il me semble, du moins du peu que j'ai vu. Yasna a trouvé des informations concernant le convoi envoyé par la base de l'Alliance, une faction hostile participant à une course à l'espace à travers la galaxie. Cependant, elle doit à tout prix trouver d'autres personnes, bien qu'il s'agisse d'ennemis politiques. Yasna traverse la zone de fouille et avance vers le ravin pour suivre des traces du convoi. Alors qu'elle s'approche, elle doit se tenir prête à rencontrer l'Alliance et s'entretient avec son astrogator, le commandant de son unité. Depuis le début du jeu, il soutient les actions de Yasna à distance, depuis un vaisseau spatial en orbite autour de la planète sur laquelle toute l'histoire se déroule. Regis III. Ok, donc sur Regis III, on est en concurrence avec d'autres entreprises. Planifiez votre itinéraire pour rejoindre le convoi. Je suis là.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
Chemin secondaire.
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour.
Donc ce genre de choix, ok.
I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
Ah, je serais plus tenté par passer la route secondaire.
Alright, I'll try to get there via the side path.
Ok, hein. Ok, je m'attendais à un véhicule, mais non, il n'y a rien. Ah si, là. Ok, c'est assez réaliste dans ses mouvements. Le jeu est joli, hein, pour le peu qu'on voit là. Ah, petit détail, mais vous pouvez changer les touches dans les options. Parfois, certains jeux ne le permettent pas. Obligé de passer le clavier en anglais. Là, on peut mettre les touches qu'on veut. On va juste changer les touches de déplacement. On verra bien au fil du temps. Par contre, c'est bien marrant, mais est-ce qu'ils vont... Moi, je peux voir la map ou si... Parce que je sais pas où il est, moi, le chemin secondaire. Bon, au pire, c'est pas grave, hein. Ah, ça frise un petit peu, hein. Oh!
From now on, I'll be on foot.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
Actually, I don't have a choice. The road is blocked. Seems like a sidewall collapse.
How typical of the Alliance. To destroy everything.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
C'est pas bon signe, ça, généralement.
Careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero.
Enfin, nous, si on y est là, c'est que on approche de zéro, donc c'est-à-dire quand même.
Quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation after all.
C'est vrai. Ah bah du coup j'ai pas pris le chemin secondaire, pas du tout en fait. Bon, bah tant pis. Force on là-dedans. Comment est-ce que je fais pour en sortir du coup? Une porte? Non, ah, ok. Ascenseur cassé. Ça va pas m'aider ça. Comment je fais du coup? Ah, peut-être comme ça, utiliser. N'oubliez pas de rajouter le jeu à votre wishlist aussi, ça aide énormément les créateurs, les développeurs quoi. Car plus le jeu est dans des wishlists, plus le jeu sera mis en avant sur Steam, si jamais. Ok.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
Est-ce qu'on sait faire quelque chose avec ça ou... Non.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Comment ça, il y a quelqu'un? Où ça, quelqu'un? Comment ça fonctionne leur truc là? Bon, on va aller voir par là. Hein. Non, c'est pas. Ok. Peut-être le point blanc. Ah oui, ok, c'est quelqu'un. Ah! Ah oui, encore, ok.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Je savais que ça se terminerait comme ça, je ne m'attendais pas à trouver.
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed them? Just what the hell?
Bonne question, hein. Ok. Alors, un instant. Ok. Deux coups. Ah oui, le thé. Est-ce qu'il y a encore d'autres trucs dans le coin? Peut-être que suivre le point blanc semble être une bonne idée en soi. Oui, trou noir, ok.
Oh, another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
Ouais. Je ne peux pas. Ouverture de l'enregistrement, ok.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimatter recorder.
Je vais juste augmenter un peu le son. Son. Jusqu'à maintenant, ça me plaît énormément. C'est pas grand chose, mais.
What do we have here?
Des jolies
We're
illustrations.
preparing for departure. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched. All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
Case they were conducting an inspection before marching out. The convoy's heading somewhere. They passed giant cranes, pulling something out of a, well, giant hole. Interesting. I don't recognize that place. They're getting close to where I am now.
Mystérieux tout ça, hein. Tellement de questions.
They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
Ok.
Oh, they're tunneling their way through.
Peut-être ça
The
les
beam
trous.
of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Créé par l'antimatière, ok. Et une autre. On a plus, je suppose. Ah si.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. You need to know what to expect there first.
Ah, c'est des robots. Enfin, ça ressemble à des robots juste là. On verra bien.
Shame. The transport's leaving.
C'est stylé quand même, hein.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby.
On verra. Plus rien là.
Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame.
Nous non plus.
The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter.
Ok.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
Eh ben j'espère que je vais pas tomber dessus, hein. Enfin de près du moins.
I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
J'ai peur moi aussi, j'ai apprécié mais ce n'est pas nécessaire. Je sais, je vais faire attention à moi. Faire attention. Je veux dire, on va faire aussi.
I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
On dirait qu'il y a un truc qui sort.
What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Je ne pense pas, non.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
Ok. Est-ce qu'on va voir? Ce serait...
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
Putain, la musique, le son d'ambiance aussi. Hein.
It's firing directly at the crew.
Ah, d'où les cadavres, hein. Fallait s'y attendre.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent us here to play some half-assed spy game.
Ok. Ah.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do
Ah
you
non,
know?
ok.
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Ils sont super bien équipés, hein. Punaise, en même temps, c'est pas étonnant.
Hiding from it made no difference.
Se faire une diversion
One
peut-être.
man has raised his hands in
Ah,
surrender.
d'abandon, ok. Ah, il l'a détruit aussi, je parie. Une machine peut-elle comprendre de tels
Only a
gestes?
machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Je lis pas forcément les suggestions parce qu'elle répond après. Et au moins ça vous laisse une immersion.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh fuck.
Yasna?
Ok.
The last photo is from a few moments
Donc il
ago.
est peut-être encore actif, hein.
I'm on it.
Bloody hell. So it's not dead after all. The machine
Elle est en
that
veille.
massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away,
Oui, on va pas rester à côté, clairement.
if that's all,
What about that tunnel?
right.
Vous nous y opposez, je dirais. On va
I'm
demander
not
pourquoi.
hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Vérifier la zone derrière le tunnel. C'est ce tunnel là, hein. Ah, attends, encore un cadavre là. Ok. Donc ça montre ça, et ça montre quoi? Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres trucs? Je pense pas, hein. Ça va manger le cadavre, je pense. Oui, c'est ça, ok. On va voir ce qu'il y a dans le tunnel. Si on arrive à monter, parce que tantôt on n'y arrivait pas. Ah, ok. Ça va être le début des emmerdes.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something still active. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't
dirait des bruits de
understand you,
machine.
sir. The audio's breaking up.
It's not unexpected. You are in the perfect room.
I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Understood.
It's in Octan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something.
Pourquoi je...
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Ouais, j'avais le
Copy
tournis.
that. I don't
Ah, les
feel
radiations peut-être.
My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
Ils tournent en rond, il me semble. On va aller voir.
No. I'm better now.
Fouiller l'emplacement, bah, c'est ce que je fais.
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Je peux pas l'arrêter. Je vais éviter de me mettre deux. Ah,
There's nothing here I haven't seen before. Just a lot of metal bushes. Same as the ones near our
des
camp.
buissons métalliques. Ok.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, let's put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
The box is filled with containers, which I'm pretty sure are filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip.
Une voie secondaire, ok. C'est marrant que tout soit vide à part celle qui porte le robot. Peut-être pour ça qu'il tourne en rond d'ailleurs. Parce qu'on lui a dit de pas s'arrêter, pour pas qu'on lui reprenne. Peut-être. Oula. Alors zoom.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock. revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Ok, hein. Donc respire, hein, Yasna. Inspire, expire, ça va aller. Prends un cadavre.
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Ok, chaque chose en son temps. Ok, il a l'air intact, hein. Il est mort comment, le bougre? Oula.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Oh!
Everything matches. There's metal all around.
Oh putain!
And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Perhaps it looks like two generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on
Super
Earth.
profond en plus, hein.
The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? What you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Oula.
Shit!
On va reculer du bord,
I
hein.
can't handle it anymore.
Oh, il était pas là. Attends. Il se passe quoi là? Ah oui d'accord, j'ai des zooms, enfin je... Excusez-moi. Ah, on a su le faire des vides de son... Suivre la... Oh, bah, j'aimerais bien. Mais comment vous dire que là je ne sais plus bouger?
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Ça va peut-être me faire du bien de sortir du tunnel parce que c'est depuis que j'ai rentré dedans que ça a été la merde, hein.
Good. Please forward.
J'espère que l'autre va pas se réveiller du coup, hein. Ah si.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up. Oh,
The robot.
Je fais quoi du coup?
no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. Fast.
No.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Yes. We destroyed the robot.
Je fais comment?
What are you doing now?
Oh no.
Ah bah oui.
Take care of our people, Novik. Do you hear? Find them the best medics.
Yasna, what do you...
Tell Koval I tried.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't.
Et...
Failed you. Sorry.
Il a pas l'air de tirer là, hein.
Fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me?
Ah non, il m'a...
It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
What?
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Allez, on va le
Oh, to
pardonner.
hell
Hein.
with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander.
C'est pas tout.
It's your job to make decisions like that
Oh,
and live with the consequences.
on a ouvert un passage. Par contre, ça va être chaud.
It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you.
Je fais comment pour passer là-dedans, moi? Je peux pas, hein.
So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever.
Pauvre
I
robot.
won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
Vérifier le reste du convoi. Ah, la refroidit. Parfait.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first anti-map told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they
Pour
on
un
the convoy
cadavre.
list?
Le rover, ok. C'est juste là. Il y a une genre de métallique sur le...
Actually, it's right in front of me.
On va prendre note de quoi? Allez. Ah, bonjour monsieur ou madame. Radar. Alors ça c'est pas bon signe non plus, c'est pour un rouge là, mais bon. Ok. Non, c'est bon. Bon, excusez-moi, hein. A2 peut-être. Ah, je peux pas reculer à 2. Ah si. Et du coup? C'est tout? Désactiver un truc qu'il fallait pas. Il y a bien du bruit, hein. Tu peux pas attraper ça par hasard? Tu peux pas me filer un coup de main, toi, par hasard, non? La sonde, c'est quoi la... Mais il ne passe pas facilement à... Je ne sais pas. Peut-être désactiver les deux là où je sais pas, on va voir. Hein. Ça ne donne pas d'autres indications, hein, à moins qu'il y a quelque chose. Ah. Ah. Ouais, inutile. Ça aveugle plus qu'autre chose. Mais il y a peut-être... Ah.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka.
Pardon.
Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain
les points
obstacle,
rouges, là,
but it
c'est quoi ce
has
bordel?
been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Ok.
I'm listening.
25th day. Base, this is Boza. Doctor, these tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful
Un peu
of
étrange qu'on
small
voit là-bas au fond.
crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and, this is our biggest revelation so far, they started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely,
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Ah, un essaim, je l'avais dit.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it? Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there? Navigator's unavailable right now. Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
commence à se
Last
faire attaquer,
saved
peut-être.
recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
Oh putain.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner?
C'est-
Prolonged
c'est-
exposure to strong
Ça a l'air hyper,
electromagnetic
hyper
fields can
poussé,
be
le lore,
harmful
hein,
to the human brain.
l'histoire et tout ça. Il va
Usually
falloir suivre, hein,
concerns
je
the
pense.
long-term effects.
Là, on peut pas tout
Months
comprendre.
and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Oh,
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally. But the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're
Oh.
theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Ils sont à l'intérieur, je présume. Il y a encore un robot, est-ce qu'il va être agressif? Je ne sais pas. Je pensais qu'il fallait faire quelque chose dans le véhicule, vu qu'il y avait pas mal de choses avec lesquelles interagir, c'est pour ça que j'attendais, mais apparemment non. Enfin, ou alors j'ai pas trouvé, c'est possible aussi.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Ah!
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now,
C'est un peu effrayant, hein.
I can see broken containers.
Là où il y avait les sortes de mouches, je suppose. Ah oui, les mouches, ils appellent ça clairement comme ça.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
Well, look, I think it might work like this.
Peut-être que les mouches créent les
The
plantes.
bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects. And the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same
Tu
thing,
devrais un peu ce qu'il y a à
but in
l'intérieur.
different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply,
Ouh, c'est quoi ça?
expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw
C'est quoi
material,
ça?
and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on
Ah, je peux passer à
full
travers,
power.
non.
They were defending
Si.
themselves after all.
From the swarm
peux
of
pas.
flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
Donc il y a peut-être encore des mouches
It
dedans.
certainly looks better.
The cargo
semble.
may be intact then.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance.
Ok.
I just need to get to it. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only. Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it.
Tu as compris quoi? Donc plus rien d'autre, hein? Ok. Ben est-ce que ça met pas ça? Oui, ok. Du coup, il va falloir trouver l'entrée. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a un chemin vers la droite, donc on va aller voir par là. Mais c'est pas dit par contre. Hein. Là, c'était... Ah, un cadavre. Encore. Terrasse. Ok. Ouais, je pense bien que ce soit par là. Peut-être que je ne sois pas... Peut-être que je suis pas le seul à être encore en vie. Je ne parle pas beaucoup parce qu'il y a beaucoup à lire. Et puis ça vous permet de vraiment voir ce que donne le jeu. N'oubliez pas de like et de laisser un commentaire, ça ferait énormément plaisir. Ça m'aiderait énormément aussi. Pour l'instant j'aime beaucoup hein. Le lore a l'air dingue. Maintenant je ne sais pas si les choix seront vraiment impactants sur l'histoire. Peut-être sur le gameplay ou sur des petits événements, je ne sais pas. On verra bien le jour J. Hein. Parce que plus on avance, et plus ça me donne envie de savoir, hein, perso. Ah, souriez, vous êtes photographié. Je peux m'approcher ou... elle est un peu timide.
It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Attends, donc sur la moitié là. Je m'enfuis.
Inside the field.
Gros fail de sécurité, mine de rien.
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. First, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
Okay.
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
You're right, Yasna. You're there. You make the decision.
Thank you, sir.
Quand tu veux.
It's around here. Somewhere. Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but... everyone here's dead.
Là, apparemment, je suis tout seul.
The field is no longer a problem.
Ah, c'est aussi simple que ça.
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Send shivers down your spine.
Gant mordu. Oula, ça... Ouh. Oui, non, mais c'est...
I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves. But unable to do so. This one man... he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive.
Qu'est-ce que je vais faire là-dedans? C'est vrai que pour être prêt à survivre, on est prêt à faire n'importe quoi, hein, certains. Non mais non, je t'ai pas donné de ressortir. Attends, parce que j'aimerais bien voir s'il y a un intérêt ou quoi. Donc je vais remettre 2 secondes. Enfermer ne sert à rien. Semble pas, hein. Je ne sais pas pourquoi est-ce qu'on peut venir ici. Tout le jeu n'est pas terminé, c'était juste pour ça au fait, hein. Mais bon, on aura vu l'intérieur ainsi. Je sais pas, m'empêcher de tourner un peu en rond, de fouiller un peu. C'est un peu à ça que sert une démo en soi. On n'a pas de champ de force et tout. Donc il n'y a plus de protection, donc il va falloir faire attention. En même temps, j'ai pas grand chose à faire. Hein. C'est quelque chose qui arrive,
I'm climbing
je
onto the hovering transporter.
suis de la sauce, quoi.
Before you leave them, please check that the cargo is intact.
Ça m'inquiète que... Je sais pas s'il est vraiment... s'il veut mon bien.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy
Éviter de
of one
faire une
planet
connerie, quoi.
becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention all humanity.
Je sais pas s'il serait mieux de les faire... Ah, il insiste trop qu'on les ramène, hein. Ouais, je sais pas, c'est
And
étrange.
you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes.
Ah, on est obligé, apparemment.
First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Ok. Pas trop longtemps non plus, hein. Ah oui!
I must admit, they look amazing.
Alors oui, mais enfin, t'envole pas trop. Range ça.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. Shoot
Quoi?
yourself.
Ah, comment? Quoi? J'en ai l'air d'arriver.
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you.
Holy shit!
I can see it from fucking orbit.
J'aurais pas dû toucher à ça. Oh non! Oh putain, j'ai envie. C'est excellent. Je ne sais pas ce que. Dites-moi un peu en commentaire si vous la rajoutez à la wishlist, si vous avez envie aussi d'y jouer, si vous avez essayé vous-même la démo. Merci d'avoir suivi cette démo. En tout cas, c'était vraiment très cool. Content d'avoir partagé ça avec vous. Et on va se retrouver pour d'autres démos sur ma chaîne. Et encore merci, n'hésitez pas à aller voir sur la playlist. Il y a pas plein d'autres démos du Néofest. Il y a encore d'autres qui viendront par après. Je vais faire une playlist de full démo pour au cas où si des gens cherchent des jeux pour voir à quoi ils ressemblent, etc. Bah, ça leur donnera une idée. Voilà. Bien merci à vous et à la prochaine